Hello everyone, my name is Alina. I like to welcome you to watercolor exercises. Lately we've done a lot of trees. Here the background trees were done in wet technique. Today I like to show you a simple flat wash. I like to cover half of my page with this simple wash, and on the other half I would like to have gradient wash. I'm using only one color for this exercise. It is cobalt blue. I'm dipping my brush in the water and I'm mixing this color. I like to have enough of this paint. I don't want to go out of it during painting. I rather have too much than too little. Hey Kitty, look what I have here. It's cobalt blue. I think I've got enough of this paint. Let's begin. Here you can see that I secured the edges of my sketchbook, and now I put the paper towels under my sketchbook to create a slope for my paper. This slope is very important. I'm starting from the top and I'm painting lines. You can see that because of the slope the paint is going down and it is creating wet line at the bottom. This wet line, I like to call it line of tears. This line of tears is very important if you want to have nice and smooth wash, so you have to maintain it. If you will notice that it is gone, you need to dip your brush for more paint. If I'll continue, I will have the whole page blue. I don't want this. I like to have a gradient transition between this blue and the white of the paper at the bottom. So this time I will wash out my paintbrush in the water and I will just touch this line with a watery brush. You can see that this line is quite different. It is not smooth. That's why I like to go through it one more time. And I will continue with just water to the end of this page. And I really like what I've got so far. Now I have to wait until this paper will be completely dry. The painting is dry. Let me paint a little landscape on top of it. You can follow me or you can create your own landscape or some other stuff on top of it. I just like doing trees, so whenever I can I'm painting trees. Here, this opening that you see, this is a little opening for roots to my tree. And this video is not about painting trees, so I like to speed this video up. isn't it? I like such landscapes. I like us to do one more exercise. Besides this beautiful blue, I like to mix some pink, actually this rose color. I like us to do a variegated wash. A variegated wash is a blend of 2 or more colors. This time we will just mix these two. We start just from the top, and it is the same technique as in previous exercise. We are maintaining the line of tears. Here I grab some red, so you will notice the change in color to violet in this line. But I like to go to red, that's why I'm cleaning up my brush and I'm reaching for pink only. You can see that the blue is mixing nicely with the pink which is below. You have to patiently go line by line and try not to go back unless it is not that far up. So you see here my line maybe is not that smooth, that's why I'm some kind of going back. And here in this line you see that I skip a little spot, so this is why I went back. And going back is never good with such washes, but because I like to put one more layer on top of this, it should be fine. Here I'm just adding water and I'm pulling this water down so the colors can go down with water. Here is my second layer. I'm starting from the top, and this time I have much nicer line of tears. You can see that it is more juicy. I have more of this blue here. Watercolors are transparent paints, that's why the second application looks darker than the first one. I'm on red, I'm over red now, and I change my color on the brush. You see that this blue is going into the red. Now I like to just add water because I don't want to go too dark with this red. Here you see that the smoothing is working better, and as previously I'm just pouring all the water down the page. Alright, I think this wash looks quite good. It could be better, but it's just exercise. It's good to practice. And I like to finish this page with some landscape again. This time, instead of plain, I like to create some mountains. So this is the first mountain layer. Now the paper is dry, and here I'm applying the second layer of mountains. Now I'm splashing some stars. I'm using white acrylic paint. And whenever stars are landing on the mountains, I'm trying to lift them up with paper towels. And here is the last touch to this painting, a little bonsai-like tree. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed these exercises. I hope you are practicing with me. The wet on dry washes aren't that difficult. You just need to practice, and you will see that you will be just fine. If you've enjoyed this video, please give me thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully see you soon. Bye bye.